Mm. Hello, my loves. It's Charlie Hughes and Sykes back with Booze and Bites. Now, this week the theme is drinks that warm the cockles, and I know this might seem a little odd coming straight after a mini heatwave, but there is reason. After all, this is Manchester. Come on. 1 minute sunshine and rainbows, the next minute we're talking gale force winds, rain clouds, grey skies. Things can change pretty fast. Give it a week, you'll be thankful. When it came to drinks that warm the cockles, there were a couple of ways we could go for this. And one way would be to go for what we call hard hitters. So those really boozy drinks like the Negroni and the Old Fashioned and the Sazerac that contain primarily just lots of alcohol. But they make me think of drinking them in a cosy bar or round the pub with your friends in front of a log fire. And we're not there yet. What I did think, however, and this was after a massive discussion on Facebook with my friends, was about hot toddy style drinks. So I'm not going to talk the hot chocolatey ones. They're pretty straightforward. Hot chocolate, add your booze of choice, maybe a bit of whipped cream and some marshmallows. Instead, what I'm going to talk about are the classic hot drinks that involve hot water. So things like Benny and Hot. If you're from Burnley, you will know what a Benny and Hot is. But a Benny and Hot is Benedictine, lemon and hot water. It has a fantastic history. It originates from Normandy in France and was brought over to Lancashire by the regiments from the First World War, reinforced by the same regiments going to the same part of France in the Second World War. And so it's become an absolute classic and everybody knows it. For me, it's perfect for if you're feeling under the weather. So given what's going around at the minute, if you're not feeling so well, Benny and Hot, that'll sort you out. Kind of tastes a bit like honey and lemon lockets. That's what it reminds me of. The second one to talk about is the classic hot toddy. Now I know everybody kind of thinks it should be whiskey, and whiskey is the classic, but if you don't like whiskey, try it with brandy, try it with cognac, try it with something like rum. If you do it with rum, you can take the honey out and actually put in demerara sugar instead, and you get something that's rounder and softer and actually works really, really well with the rum. Or you could take the honey out and instead put in sugar and then go for something like gin, and that will work really well. Speaking of which, there is of course the hot G&T. This kind of was popular a couple of years ago. It's still really, really good and I cannot recommend it enough. It's one of those for when you've finished on the Christmas markets and you're freezing cold and you can't face another Glühwein. You want something that's a bit cleaner and a bit lighter. And it's so easy to make at home. You just need to buy some tonic syrup instead of tonic water. Sipsmith do one, Bermondsey tonic water do one. There's loads online, you'll find them dead easy. And you put a 25ml shot, so one shot of that into a glass, obviously a heat-proof glass. Add in 50ml of gin, top it with hot water and add a little bit of lemon or orange peel, whichever suits your fancy. It's warming, it's clean, it's light, it's not overly heavy, and it's not going to make you feel really full and uncomfortable. The very last one I want to bring up, promise it's the last, was one that started a whole lot of meandering down memory lane for a lot of us on Facebook, and that was the Yates's Blob. Now, I didn't know this, I did a bit of digging, but it dates back to 1884. For me, it dates back to the late 90s when I would go to Yates's before I went to any other bar or club. It was usually November, December, maybe January, depending on how rich I was. And I would still be going out in tiny heels and a skimpy dress, just carrying my handbag, no coat or anything. Why would I want that? I don't want to lug one of those around with me all night. And so I'd get to the bar and I'd be freezing. And so you'd have a blob to warm you back up. As time went on, it's evolved into a bit of a cough medicine or cold medicine. I'm feeling a bit under the weather, I'll have a blob. But I'd completely forgotten about it. I'd gotten caught up in hot toddies and hot gin and tonics and all the rest of it. I'd forgotten that the blob exists. Now, I don't know if they're still selling it in Yates's. Somebody will have to tell me. But I kind of want to bring it back. If it's not there, can we bring back the blob? Can we make it trendy again? Because I think it's actually kind of a classic. And there's a reason it works. It's not overly alcoholic. It gets you nice and warm. You've basically got your beer coat on for the night.